Okay, so guys, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back to the game, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to World of the Avatar, a very, very cozy MMORPG. Well, it's not an MMO. And I'm looking at the screen right now. My character is at North Brightbone Woods. I guess we're just going to continue there. Okay, an hour of I guess, what do you call this? Gathering resources. I don't have the inset for a video because I was looking for something, couldn't find anything. Maybe later, maybe next time. Couldn't find anything interesting. That will fit, I guess, in an hour. The game is so unpopular that content creators just don't want to make content for it. Sad. Okay, so sad. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm going to continue in North Brightbone Woods. Again, if you are struggling in running Shroud of the Avatar, because you have like, you're not a big fish, you don't have money to, or afford a new modern computer with like a 5090 graphics card, you can try running the game in Vulkan. Who knows, it might work. Okay, because it may work for one, it may work for me, but it's because people have different systems. There are no systems that I guess you can say have the same specs, unless of course you bought two computers with the same specs. But still, even if you have like two computers with the same specs, what will transform the computer or the PC is basically the user itself, because two people using the same PC with the same specs, eventually those two PCs will differentiate themselves based on the programs, the things that the users install in it, and other things, how they customize the OS, or even the OS that they use can affect the system itself, even if they have the same specs. Anyway, let's go and resume. Again, music is by Stream Beats. Collection is called Ambience, or the playlist is called Ambience. You can find it in Spotify or in YouTube, or you can go to Stream Beats website itself and download all of it. Yeah, I downloaded like a few collection. Well, not really a few, just, well, literally a few. It was like maybe two. I like this collection or playlist because I like the music on the playlist. It makes me want to sleep, even though as I was saying, even though even though I just woke up. Okay, the game is not responding. I wonder why. Why are you not responding, sir? Please respond. I am trying to talk to you, sir. This is highly inappropriate, sir. This will go on your file, sir. Yeah, going to continue gathering resources. You know, wood. Wood is important in crafting. Cotton, things like that. Anything I can get from this place, I will try and get it. Okay, so we're here. We're here. But where is here? If I'm going to guess, the developers won't like me playing the game, because even though I like it, I sometimes tend to say shitty things about it. Well, I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just being honest. I gave the game a negative review because I see why people don't like it. Or why other gamers, or even those who, gave the game thousands of dollars. I could see why they didn't like it. There was like a time when Bladewick was still an underground town. Yeah, Bladewick started as an underground town, and then it became an overland town. There was this player, I forgot the player's name. The player was into PvP, and he was like complaining that there was an update that changed the dynamic of PvP. So what he does in the game, he just go around PvPing people. That is the thing. That is the thing that he enjoys in the game. For example, I enjoy, house decorating. The thing that he enjoys in the game was killing other players. But unfortunately, there was a change that made him quit. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly what was that change, because I was never into player versus player. The reason why I was never into player versus player is simple. I suck at it. At least with mobs, you can at least learn the pattern. But when you're fighting against other players, there is almost no pattern. Okay, looking at my carry weight. I call it carry weight. It's 494. And as you can see, not everything is bad in Shadow of the Avatar. I've seen like building survival games with terrible gathering animations. Even one of my favorite games, Skyrim, it has a terrible mining animation. The mining animation in Skyrim doesn't have any impact, or doesn't feel to have any impact. I was also like researching how to further reduce the graphics or the settings of the game. I couldn't find any. It's unlike with Unreal Engine, where they have like a file that you can edit to further reduce the graphic settings. Or maybe there is one, it's just hidden, I don't know. So again, if you happen to stumble upon this video, you're wondering what the game is, it's Shrine of the Avatar, it's free to play, it's free, you can get it, you can install it. If you have Steam, you can just go to Steam and install it from there. Give it a run, see if you will enjoy it. If you're looking for an online multiplayer game with a good amount of people playing it, this is not it. There are like, you know, gamers out there that enjoys playing or enjoy knowing that the game they are playing have a good population of gamers or people playing it. I'm going to be like generous and say maybe there's 100 people playing the game at a time at least, or maybe 50 to 100. Because if you talk to a Shrine of the Avatar defender, when you mention the Steam charts number, they would always claim that that is not the true number, and everyone else is like playing using the standalone game launcher. And you can't really argue with that, because the problem with that is that no one knows how many is using the standalone launcher. Maybe what they're saying is true. Maybe it's all bullshit. We don't know. We don't see the numbers. So if I'm going to give it a generous estimate, maybe 50 to 100. Okay, 50 to 100 at a time. There are like 50 to 100 concurrent players right now. And that includes those 12 people playing on Steam. That is a generous estimation, because in reality there could only be like 20 or 10, or no one is really using the standalone fan. By the way, even if your chance of mining is 100%, there is I've experienced I've experienced like failing even with 100% chance. So it's not, maybe that is, maybe 100% is displayed, but in reality it's maybe 99.99. Okay, says here, did my pole arm just leveled up? Says here it's 126, so yeah, 77.5% damage additional. Again, the problem with the combat is not really about dealing damage, just that the gap or the range between the minimum and the maximum, the gap between them is very large. It's so large that sometimes you'll damage. You'll get a 400 or deal 400 damage, and then most of the time you'll get like 2, 10, 50. It's insane. But I guess that is how the game was designed. The game is so random. Even if you have an additional of 100% damage to the damage, or I guess you can say you can double the damage, but if the base damage is 1, you double it and you get 2. I don't exactly know what is happening behind under the hood of Shroud of the Avatar's combat. But if you're looking for, resources, you can go to Novu. I just set up vendors at Novu, so you can go there and check out the vendors. Novu. I wonder how that is actually pronounced. Novu. So as written, it's Na-u-vu-o. Wait, Na-u-vo-o. So that is how the name of the town is written. So how do you pronounce that? I just read it as Novu. Maybe I'm saying it correctly. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe it's read as Nov. Who knows? It's like in Skyrim, when I first started playing Skyrim, I would call Brynjolf. And then after hearing the NPCs, the characters in the game, the non-player characters in the game, after hearing them say Brynjolf's name, but there are times when I would forget that it's Brynjolf. It's like Maul. The J doesn't exist. There's a letter J in their names. So if you see a Skyrim character, non-player character with a J on their names, the letter J doesn't really exist. So you just ignore it, and then you say their names. Maul, Brynjolf. Sometimes it turns into a Y, I guess. So Maul, maybe it's Mjol, but I call her Maul. I just ignore totally or disregard the letter J totally. And I think my voice changer is not active. Okay. I was like playing, or I was live streaming one day, and PB was in chat. It was my first time like seeing PB in chat for like maybe a year, maybe less than a year, but still it was like a long time since I last saw PB in chat. And he said I didn't sound right. Well, the reason why I didn't sound right was because I had my voice changer active, so I had to turn off the voice changer, and I guess I haven't really turned it on. Or is it? Maybe it's turned on. Who knows? The funny thing about this is, New World is, there is a chance that New World dies before Shadow of the Avatar. You know, when I say die, like completely die, because it was announced that New World is not gonna receive any more updates. Okay, so I just got a katana from the champion, and yeah, I'm getting a little bit of network problems here. Look at that armor. Again, I'm going to ask. You know, a big fish or a dev in front of the avatar. Why we can't loot that amazing looking armor? I would wear that while I'm mining. It looks nice. That is why I said Richard lied when he said that if you can, you know, see it, you can interact with it. Yeah, we have like a corpse here. The corpse had clothes on it. Why can't we take the clothes from the dead corpse? Well, the corpse is dead, so saying it's a dead corpse is like redundant. So why can't we take it? Why can't we take the corpse clothes from them? Elder Scrolls really, I guess you can say, spoiled me. So whenever I play like a game, you know, something like this, and you can loot, or you can take loot from the dead body, again, dead body, where you can loot from the dead. I would always expect that, you know, I could also take the clothes off the dead body. But unfortunately, that is not always the case. Most of the time, actually. That is not the case. Look at this. I can take the shield. I don't even know if this guy has a shield, but that is all you can take. And it's also random. Ooh, there's another champion over there. Look at that. That is a champion. Champions are big. They are bigger than the player character. I don't think... Well, I think you can change the player character's height. Yeah. Okay, looking at my inventory there. Okay, so silk ice. My avatar can still carry a lot of stuff. Okay, why did I press M? I wasn't trying to press M. Okay, let me take a look at the wood. 57 maple wood. Pine wood, much less. Cotton 48. So you can get all kinds of resources here in North Brightbone wood. Beetle carapace. Ooh, 10 beetle carapaces. Hello. Okay, and now they're all dead. If I was going to work on this, I think I'm going to work on the combat first. You know, not really change much, but make it feel like it has impact. Again, because right now it doesn't feel that you're actually hitting anything. Combat in this game is like just watching whose progress bar turns black first. Also, I know it's old school. I guess Skyrim's combat is like the same, but at least you can mod it. You can, overhaul the combat systems using a mod, and there are like a lot of mods, or there are combat overhaul mods that you can install in your game of Skyrim and change the game entirely, because combat is like a big portion of a role-playing game. Okay, what was that? I can't speak. I have like a big problem speaking. Okay, it says their field dressing has increased to level 103. Nice. Oh, look at that. We're fighting two champions. Okay, see, that time, that guy only gave my avatar gold. So you can't really take everything. So in Skyrim, or I guess even Oblivion, I'm not sure about Morrowind. Maybe it's the same in Morrowind. If you can see it on the enemy's body, you can take it. Honestly, every role-playing games or every open world role-playing game should have that feature by default. Did I say I don't like the dark? It's not because I'm afraid of the dark, it's just that I tend to get lost in the dark. It totally disorients me. Because I couldn't see any of the, I guess you can say, landmarks. Everything's just darker. I wouldn't say everything is, you know, black, but it's definitely darker. Okay, so just killed the bear. Look again, look at that. That is a nice looking armor. Why can't we have that? I guess we can have that by buying it from the crown store, but what? So you're telling me that the champion can buy things from the crown store? What? I'm not even sure if that armor is in the crown store, but again, it looks amazing. So, if they don't want to give the armor for free, how about a random chance of getting a pattern of the armor? Right? If looting the armor from the NPC's dead body is just too much for them to do, and they're not willing to do it, how about a compromise? And the compromise is, instead of giving the players the armor, give the players a pattern. so they can or could apply the pattern to an armor they are crafting or an armor they are already wearing. A compromise. Politics is all about compromise. So let's compromise. I just love the look of that armor. And again, I don't know if that is in the crown store. And even if it's in the crown store, I don't have any colors to buy anything. Well, not totally. It's an exaggeration, you know. It's what people say when they can't really afford to buy anything from the store or anywhere else. I do have colors. In fact, I got over 100. And I got most of my colors from just adventuring, because again, in this game you can buy colors with money or you can adventure. Just go on an adventure. And when I say an adventure, it can be anything that involves getting loot. Because see, if you're not getting loot, you won't have a chance looting kotos, because kotos are in the loot table and you have like a chance of getting a few of them. Okay, look at that. See here, I have like 113 cutoffs. Most of this came from adventuring, just mining, gathering resources, finding mobs. If you can loot something, or if you can get a loot from an action or activity, I guess you'll be able to get, or you'll have a chance of getting a few kotos. Yeah, there's something wrong with the wolf's neck. Why is it bulging like that? We have deformed wolves in... Oh, another champion. Also, by the way, I'm playing another game, but I'm currently AFK in that game. The game is not too resource intensive because it's in a browser. Maybe there is a way to run this game in a browser. That would be insane. Okay, so my avatar is getting closer to becoming encumbered or over capacity or overweight. There is still no update to V-Magic Mirror, and that means I still can't use it to run or play my on-screen avatar. Just now, my avatar dealt, or dealt, I guess the word is dealt 250 damage on the wolf. The wolf almost died in one hit. So if you are playing this and you got yourself a free rollout deed from Solas Bridge outskirts, and you're looking for a town where you can claim the lot, I would suggest that you find a town with an active or a playing governor or owner. Because most probably they have, I guess, a populated or a town with some kind of activity in it. But if you want peace and quiet, yeah, you'll have like a lot to choose from. This game has more towns than players, so the choice is yours. But when I was like checking, towns, I'm not going to say most, but I've seen towns with, I guess you can say, locked lots. Yeah, sure, they have like row lots, village lots, but none of them are available. They are the governors or owners of those towns. They're reserving those lots for the upcoming big boom, the upcoming big bang. Who knows? That might happen tomorrow. That might happen next year, or that might happen 20 years from now. So they don't want anyone just claiming lots and staying in their, dead town. I don't get it, but they it's their town. They can do whatever they want with it. They spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to have their own town in the game. So yeah, they can do whatever they want. They don't want people claiming lots in their town. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so I guess that's another hour of gathering resources here in Northbrightbone. Wait, Northbrightbone. There you go. I was going to say Northbrine Woods. It's Northbrightbone Woods. It's really close to Spectral Mines. So if you need iron, you go to Spectral Mines. If you need other things, wood, cotton, you can go here at Northbrightbone Woods. Of course, if you need hundreds of cotton, the best way to do that is by farming cotton. You'll get a lot of cotton from farming cotton. Again, guys, that's it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the hour, go and please subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow the channel in Rumble, Kick, Twitch, DLive, or wherever you're watching this right now. And see you in my next hour. Bye-bye for now. good.